Hi everyone, my name is Olena and I'm from National University. It's a great pleasure to be here today and have an opportunity to share interesting information, experience, interesting researches we already made. Today I'd like to talk about professional communicative competence and the key component of the course design. We'll pay attention to the basics of our research, issues in the research we have made, research methods which were used, results and discussions that we met, our further research and practical experience we already made. So, the rapid growth of information and communication technologies as an expansion of international relations have caused the globalization of higher education. The actual professional capacities of future information technology specialist implies not only professional knowledge, but also a number of social humanities skills, which are alternative for the computer science education and fall into the category of soft skills by forming the social humanities competence of an expert. The significance of social humanities competences and intercultural communicative competence is assessed of fourth in the criteria of the international IT spheres and organizations that provide accreditation for computer science education programs and certify the level of educational attainment of their graduates. Currently, the qualifying standards made by employers of IT graduates directly refer to their ability to work in the diversified team, the possession of methods of effective argumentation, realization of foreign professional communication, awareness of professional and ethical liability of decision making, and critical analysis of decision made with flexibility in a variable IT, social, and political environment. Considering all the above mentioned, it becomes obvious that all the universities and other higher institutions will consider the educational policy and the eventually abandon traditional approaches in teaching future IT specialists, such as narrow purpose teaching, targeting a labor market of only one country, and discontinuity of education process. We should go with the times and take into account any changes in the international space. In educating a highly qualified IT specialist, the institution should develop the while IT specialists introduce different foreign languages courses which would promote development of the extra professional oriented abilities of the students. Among these abilities can be, for example, self-education, critical and lateral thinking, and professional communication. Analyzing the programs of university in different countries, we have made a conclusion that the appropriate foreign language for specific purposes course design could solve the above mentioned issues. The basics of the research are the historical background of foreign language for specific purposes study, a review of modern methodological literature in teaching foreign language for specific purposes in terms of professional competency development, content and learning tools of professional foreign language communication. The main issues in the research are a key concept, professional communicative competence, variable characteristics of foreign language for specific purposes study, the purpose of creating a perfect organized foreign language for specific purposes course, teaching in a web-based distance learning environment, and the teacher's role in the process of creating a perfect organized language for specific purpose course. Taking into the consideration the relevant experience of foreign language for specific purposes study in Ukraine and foreign countries methodology, we have made an attempt to design a model of an foreign language for specific purpose course and its content that meets students' needs, the characteristics of the professional field, the requirements of the set education standard of Ukraine and the standards of international accreditation. Development of the course structure implies consistency and correlation of the common objective subordinated and result-oriented theme units. In this case, the objective of the course is as follows: improvement of the professional foreign language communicative competence of IT specialists. The predicted result of a vocational education will be in the formation and the development of general and targeted professional skills of IT experts. In order to determine the needs of IT specialists, a survey was carried out with the target group in Yurifetkovo-Chernivtsi National University. The above-mentioned survey was restricted by the questions related to students' necessities, lacks and wants in the foreign language for specific purpose course. By the necessities means the information that a learner has to know in order to perform effectively the target situation, for example, lectures, seminars in foreign languages, etc., and the discourse components and linguistic features commonly used in the foreign language for specific purpose course, for example, functions, structures, vocabulary. Wants means a learner's motivation in the learning process and usually imply what a learner wants from the foreign language for specific purpose course. Lacks present the gap between the target proficiency and what a learner already knows. In other words, lacks analysis is the analysis of deficiency in the learner's knowledge. A survey questionnaire was conducted among 68 IT students, future bachelor's degree students in Institute of Physics, Technology and Computer Sciences, Yurifetkovo-Chernivtsi National University. The objective of this survey was determined by key position in the course development. A list of questions is presented on the slide. So students have to answer the following questions. What do you need foreign language for specific purpose course for? What does foreign language for specific purposes course mean to you? What do you expect from the foreign language for specific course? What language skills do you want to develop in order to communicate with other specialists and resolve professional issues effectively? What language issues do you need to improve and for what purpose? According to the obtained results of the survey questionnaire, the following conclusion can be made. In our course design, we should pay attention to the balance between academic skills, study skills, and professional-oriented requirements with the constant technological development and growth. However, foreign language for specific purposes teaching should be considered a separate subject content study. The professional activity of the IT specialist includes oral and written communication, participation in international projects, and formation of self-work strategies that can be a tool of acquiring professional up-to-date knowledge. Therefore, it is proposed that the alternative approach to foreign language for specific purposes course development was carrying out, but the focus was on the language tasks, project and research exercises, tech analysis, discourse, and IT vocabulary. But also the other components, academic writing, reference skills, listening, and note-taking were also included as the parallel course or as a part of a whole course. So each subject content unit could be integrated with different components according to the student's needs. Due to our research, we create a model of a successful foreign language for specific purpose course, and course objectives are acquisition of skills and abilities of practical knowledge of a foreign language in all types and speech activity in the scope of topics due to the professional needs, obtaining the latest professional information through the work with foreign resources, formation of hands-on skills and original sources in a professional IT direction, enrichment of vocabulary with foreign professional terminology, promoting the fundamentalization of general vocational education through its deep professional competence in the professional spheres. The content of the foreign language for specific purposes course must be deep learning of speech activity using original text in foreign languages, which will improve the basic communicative skills and abilities of reading, speaking, listening, and translation and writing. Due to our project, we have a plan to continue our research, and we would like to explore students' need for additional online courses in foreign language for specific purpose, to study the problem of students' access to an educational platform in Ukraine, to conduct a survey in other universities of our country and compare the results, to compare the experience of European countries in creating additional courses in foreign language for specific purposes for students of higher and postgraduate education. The practical experience we have gained from our projects are as follows: successful implementation of many findings of research, creative course design, alternative approach to foreign language for specific purpose studies, balance between the department's expectations and the students' wants, identification and isolation the basic requirements and students' needs in foreign language for specific purpose course. Thank you very much for your time and attention.